How's it going, everybody? This is David. Welcome back to the Wolves European Dream here on Football Manager 2019. And today we're kicking off on New Year's Day of 2024 up against Everton. We're going to be checking out how we've been getting on so far this season. A little bit of a roundup of how we've been getting on in December. Are we going to finish our final season on a high? So after our fantastic victory over Stoke, we went and beat AEK 4-1. It was Chris Smalling who actually opened the scoring for us. Adama Traore then grabbed a brace before half-time to make it 3-0. Diogo Jota then put the game to bed on the 71st minute to make it 4-0. Kostas Galanopoulos, maybe, he grabbed the consolation for AEK, and that was our final group game, and we blitzed through it with ease. We continue that form into the league. We beat Burnley 2-0. Lovro Maya and Vinicius Jr. with the goals. Now, I don't normally do this, do I? But I'm going to show you the goal Vinicius Jr. scored, because it is potentially one of the goals of the season. So we started off with our throw-in. This was obviously at 1-0. Coming in towards the end of the game, Vinicius got the ball, lost out. It was worked eventually across to the right-hand side, which you'll see in a second. Neves pings it across. And look at this, Vinicius just lurking at the back post. And he flops out one of those bicycle kicks, which you don't see very often. We then moved on to the EFL Cup, and it was disaster as we lost out to Championships on Millwall on penalties. We didn't start off great. Obviously, as you can see on the left-hand side, we rotated the team considerably. We were 2-0 down. Ex-Wolves man Jed Wallace grabbing 2 goals. We did get ourselves back in the game through Andre Gomez, but then Connor Wickham gave Millwall a 3-1 lead before half-time. Xavi Ontiveros did get a penalty goal just on half-time, and then scored another penalty in the second half to take us to a penalty shootout. But Ontiveros, who had scored 2 penalties, missed first in the shootout. Lovro Maya also missed. Alcacer, Winks and Reguilon scored, but Wickham, Aribo, Enyoma and Hutchinson scored for Millwall to knock us out. We bounced back in the league though. We beat Norwich 3-1. Timo Werner back on the score sheet. Norwich did get themselves level through Madisic, but Vinicius Jr. with another goal and Lovro Maya with another goal capped off a fantastic victory. Another 3-1 win as well against Cardiff. We beat them obviously 3-1. Lovro Maya again, Mitrovic the centre-back scoring and Adama Traore scoring. Guga did give Cardiff the lead initially though. However, in the most recent game, it's our first league defeat for a long while as we lost out to Manchester United 2-0. Decided to change the formation up, and it was probably our downfall, to be honest. Started a 4-4-2. Kieran Trippier started as Aarons was injured. He got sent off, but obviously Patricio scoring an own goal, and Patrick Catrone, who actually plays for Wolves in real life, scoring the second for Manchester United. But as you can see, we're looking pretty good at the moment. Today we're going to be playing up against Everton and Barnsley as well in the FA Cup. If we go to competitions, we've still got a few games in hand, 3 and even 4 games in hand on a couple of teams. But if we, say for argument's sake, we win our next 3 games, we'll have 37 points. There's a big chance we'll be in the top 5 at the very least. In the Europa League, we've been drawing against Zorya. Quite a kind draw for us in the first knockout round. They're a team from Ukraine. Should be a game we should win. And obviously, we're going to be playing up against Barnsley today in the FA Cup 3rd round. So, new year, we're unbeaten against Everton in the last 5. Let's go and see how we can get on. So then we're kicking off with the Everton game, and obviously we played Manchester United just 2 days ago, so a number of players are sort of tired. So we have mixed our team up a little bit, but Everton starting a 4-2-3-1 with 2 DMs. Origi will start up front though. Lookman, Luan and Edouard as the attacking midfield 3. Billing and Sangere as the defensive midfielders. Enya, Mina, Shinevich, Klein and Soria in goal. We're starting with the 4-2-3-1. Timo Werner up top. Ontiveros, Lovro Maya and MALCOM as our attacking midfield 3. Andre Gomez will sit in the middle with Alenya, Reguilon, Benkovic, Mitrovic and Godfrey sitting in at right back as Trippier is suspended and Aarons is injured and Patricio in goal. So here we are then. Big game. Everton are a team, in and around the same sort of points as us. If we win today, we will leapfrog them in the league, but I'm looking forward to this game, seeing how we can get on. Edouard with the run forward. He'll find Origi, picks up the ball, and Godfrey can clear it up towards Timo Werner, who takes it round his man, and here is Timo Werner, 8 minutes in here. Timo Werner still going. He's closed the angle, plays it into Ontiveros, he smashes it home. Number 5 of the season for Xavi Ontiveros, and that is a lovely goal, and fantastic work from Timo Werner. Look at this for a run. Sends one defender on his arse and carries on the run. Another one there. And he just whips that ball in. He knew Ontiveros was arriving late. And he smashes it home past the goalkeeper. It's taken just 8 minutes of the game. But we've 1-0 up away at Everton. Here's Maya into Ontiveros. Ontiveros now on the ball. And strikes and just over the bar. Big chance there for Xavi Ontiveros, who scored the opening goal. We still 1-0 up. Everton throw in. Luan to Lookman. Ademola Lookman whips it across to Nathaniel Klein again. Time for a cross. Godfrey can head away. Billing wins that. Ontiveros now can pick it up and smashes it forward towards Mina. And Timo Werner might beat him. Yerry Mina being put under pressure. Soria as well. Lovren can bring it down himself. Billing goes through him, but the ref didn't say anything about that. Yerry Mina's header forward to Sangare. Heads it forward. Maya, no real team can keep possession at the moment, but here's Timo Werner on the turn again. He'll bring it onto his right foot, stop the ball and find MALCOM. MALCOM onto Andre Gomez, who can hit them. And he was not far away from scoring against his old side. There's Ola Enya to Luan, and Alenya can ping it forward towards Timo Werner again. And Werner now running into the gaps, making a real nuisance of himself today. And a ball in Timo Werner. Oh, it deserves a goal. The flag's gone up though. But Timo Werner, that was a fantastic goal, and it is going to be disallowed. Oh, that's unfortunate. Really, really well worked goal. Again, Timo Werner just tried to break the offside trap, and he was just a yard or two offside. Big, big chance. But it's a fantastic first half of football with big created opportunities. I'm very happy with that. And we'll tell them we're happy with that. You know, we're leapfrogging him in the league as it stands with 2 or 3 games in hand. You know, we're in a very comfortable position. If we win our other games in hand, you know, we can be knocking on the door of Manchester City. You never know what's going to happen for the rest of the season. If we could keep up this good form and maybe sign 1 or 2 players, you never know. Maybe a goal kick. Soria plays it short to Sangare. To Soria, the goalkeeper. Kicks it forward again. Lookman doesn't win it. Andre Gomez can bring it down. Here's Alenya to Andre Gomez again, who then loses it, and it's wide open. And Divock Origi here against us, one of our favoured players throughout this series, has put it on a plate to Billing, who scores. Couldn't really miss that. Our defence was all over the place. And Philip Billing puts Everton level, all thanks to a fantastic assist there from Divock Origi. Well, they sliced us open there. Origi did so well, and Benkovic and Mitrovic struggled to keep up with the pace, and they stretched us apart, and Patricio couldn't keep out that back post tapping. It's going to be small. Mitrovic pings it forward. Billing again can bring it down. Everton keeping a little bit more of the ball now. Reguilon should just bring this down, which he does. Smashes it forward again. Not too sure why we're not just keeping it short. We're going quite direct today. Lovren into MALCOM. MALCOM now can get it onto his left foot. He will strike. Oh, and he's found the back of the net. MALCOM, the Brazilian winger, swings it in and finds the goal across the goalkeeper. And we're back ahead with 25 minutes to go. And it all came from MALCOM. Fantastic solo work and a fantastic, beautiful goal from MALCOM. Right on 65 minutes to put us back in front. But can Everton peg us back immediately again? Oh, it's a poor throw in. And Werner now, if he can send his man, he's got Ontiveros on the left. Xavi Ontiveros, a rare start for him, but he's been fantastic today. Good ball in, but Soria can collect. Soria with the throw in. Up towards Origi, headed up by Benkovic towards Werner. And here's Mitrovic again. Lovro Meyer is there. Ontiveros is waiting at the back post. Timo Werner's also there. And it's blocked. What a tackle. What a block from Everton to keep their chances in this game alive. Mitrovic back all the way to Patricio. Into Benkovic. Good play from the back line. Into MALCOM again. MALCOM running at the defence still. And it's Lovro Meyer. Get in. What a goal. And that will put the game to bed. A tired Wolves side. But I tell you now, some of the best football we've played again. And it's coming courtesy of that right-hand side from MALCOM. Fantastic work. He had players queuing up, but Lovren returns the favour after giving MALCOM the assist for the second goal. And he smashes it home past Soria. MALCOM switches it again. Headed up by Klein, only as far as Ontiveros, who had time to bring that down, to be honest. And now Lookman can bring it forward for Everton as they search for a way back into this game. It's a great ball to Divock Origi. Lovely goal against his old side. It's Everton 2, Wolves 3. They're back in this game now. We're just under, just under 15 minutes. Good work in by Lookman. It's a great ball for Origi, who hits it nicely cleanly past Patricio. And here we are again with potentially another chance for one of these two teams. Hopefully it's not for Everton. Chris Smalling has come on at right back. He came on for Alenya, so Ben Godfrey pushes up to central midfield. MALCOM into Paco Alcacer and lays it off again to Andre Gomez, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. Should have tested him a little bit more there. We fired it straight at the keeper. Reguilon into Ontiveros. Good touch and back to Reguilon again. He's got time here on the left-hand side. Still got time and lays it off for Timo Werner, who's been a handful today. Reguilon again, a little bit of space opening up. He'll play it back to Ontiveros. Ontiveros plays it short to Godfrey. Godfrey now into MALCOM. Beats his man, MALCOM. Chance and goal! MALCOM has had an absolutely fantastic game as well. Him and Timo Werner and Ontiveros, all of those. And Lovro Majer, everyone. The attacking side of our game today has been fantastic. And MALCOM again beat his man and just smashes it across the goalkeeper into the back of the net. We regain our 2-goal advantage. And we're now 4-2 up. Ontiveros tried to play it into Paco Alcacer. Holgate back to Soria. Loops it forward towards Billing. All the way back to Nezovic and hoofs it forward towards Richarlison. Mitrovic versus Richarlison here. The Brazilian finds Origi again, who finds the back of the net. And it's going to be an interesting last couple of minutes to this game. Everton back in the match again. Divock Origi with his second of the game. And he's been involved in all 3 goals. Richarlison did well. He rolled it into the path of Origi, who rolls it past Patricio. And have the Toffees got a late chance here? Well, it looks unlikely unless they can make anything of this corner. Late on here. It's gone deep towards Sangeri. Sangeri now all the way back. And there's the full-time whistle. It's a great win. 4-3 victory against a big and a good Everton side. But we'll be happy with that. After a game just 2 days ago, a defeat against Manchester United, they can bounce back. The majority of these guys can now have a rest, as obviously we now have an FA Cup game where we're going to rotate and see how a couple of players can get on. So then here are the teams for the FA Cup clash versus Barnsley. And as you can see, a rotated side for us. But Alcacer will start up front. Ontiveros and Adama Traore on the wings with Morgan Gibbs-White in between them. Dendoncker and Robertone. Robertone finally making his first appearance. We've had him for about 3 or 4 years, but due to work permit issues, he'll finally make his first appearance today. Reguilon at left back, Trippier returns at right back, Utara with Chris Smalling in the middle and Patricio in goal. It's a Christmas tree formation for Barnsley. Anderson will start in goal. Brother of Paul Pogba, Florentin will start at left back. Tyrone Mings, Faustino and Cavado make up the rest of the back four, with Maddox, Lundstram and Jeff Hendrick in the middle. Saif and Shashua with Stanley up front. I mean, now we're knocked out of the League Cup, the FA Cup really does become a little bit of a priority. It'd be lovely to win this. But obviously we do have, we do have such a big squad this year. And I'm hoping that maybe we can make the most of this backup team and these backup players a little bit more in Europe and in the FA Cup as well. So Tara into Reguilon. Back to the centre-back here. And into Robertone. And lays it back off to Odora. Pings it forward towards Alcacer. Doesn't quite win it, but Dendoncker can. Into Ontiveros. Got the overlap there. Dendoncker will find Robertone. He'll find Reguilon on the left. Whips it in towards Alcacer. Half cleared only as far as Ontiveros, who will have it on his right foot and kills it towards goal. And it was very, very close to being the opening goal of the game. I think it was tipped onto the post from the goalkeeper. But a lovely effort there from Xavi Ontiveros again. It's been a quiet first half, but Adama will whip this one into Smalling, who heads just over the bar. And it looks like Barnsley are going to hold us to a 0-0. Well, it'll be 0-0 at half-time. Neither side really creating many chances. Ontiveros obviously coming in the closest to scoring so far. 10 shots to Barnsley's 1. And let's assertively say, keep playing the way you are and the result will come. I think that's fair. We haven't been ridiculously bad, but at the same time, we haven't been, out of this world. So it'll be interesting to see how we can get on in the second half. Corner, Robertone. Nice swift delivery into Paco Alcacer, who grabs just his 4th goal of the season. But what a ball that was from Lucas Robertone. Just saw the commentator say it's Alcacer's first goal in 17 appearances. But that'll do, and that might do his confidence a world of good as well. Tara, there's just a couple of minutes to go, and maybe one more chance for either of these sides. It's been an extremely quiet game. Trippier into Oliveira, who's come on as a substitute on the right wing, into Robertone, into Mason Mount, another substitute. Find Trippier as well advancing, switches it back across to Reguilon. Just a minute or so to go now. Here is Reguilon, he'll strike a goal himself. he wasn't too far away from scoring an absolute screamer. Still, Barnsley, are they still in this game? Can they take it to a replay? Or are we going to hold on and move into round 4? Ontiveros to Reguilon. Into Robertoni. Back to Ouattara. Into Robertoni again. Lovely ball to Xavi Ontiveros on the left-hand side. Xavi Ontiveros now cutting in inside again. He'll strike himself. And that one goes just wide as well. Last minute of the game. Lovro Maya short to Ontiveros. On his left. And he tries to lay it off. Barnsley, can they create a chance here? Reguilon pumps it back forward. Here's Mason Mount into Robertoni, into Lovro Maya. Lovely football. And Lovro Maya wasn't far away from putting the game to bed. But it looks like it's going to be Paco Alcacer's goal, which is the difference and which will send us through to round 4, which we're going to be happy about, of course. But 10 seconds to go here. Championship side Barnsley against a fully rotated team, more or less, from us. And obviously that's good. A lot of our key players should be fresh for the game. Up against Liverpool, who are top of the league next. And it is Wolves 1, Barnsley 0. Sergio Reguilon with a man of the match. It was a goal for Paco Alcacer. Assist from Lucas Robertoni on his debut. A fantastic corner in. But we'll take that nonetheless. It's not a defeat. Obviously in our last game against a championship opponent we lost out. But we'll take that nonetheless. And we move into the next round of the FA Cup. Now, in the next... our next game, rather, we play up against Liverpool, who are top of the Premier League at the moment. So it's good that most of our players will remain fresh. We've got 2 games in hand over them, but they are a huge 24 points ahead of us in the league. So they're on fire at the moment and very, well, in a pole position, really, to retain the Premier League, as they won it last year as well, I believe. So, yeah, they certainly did. But we've got some big fixtures coming up. Obviously, the FA Cup 4th round is going to be in and around here as well. But yeah, we'll probably come back for the 4th round of the FA Cup alongside another league game as well. I'm sure we'll have some of our European action in the episode after that as well. Guys, if you enjoyed it today, be sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you do. And until next time, I'm sure we'll see each other very, very soon.